What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium where I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a request for Turn Arclight, the return of Mr. Driller. It's been a long time. If you see me smiling, it is no coincidence. I really like the soundtrack to this game. I've heard two songs and they were incredible. Very funky and not what I expected. This song is called Machi ni Mukatte, otherwise known as Heading Back to Town. And it says here, apparently this is Goshina. Well, it's been a while, but here we go. Kind of a short one, but I don't know what to expect, but it has a really nice track record. Heading Back to Town. Such a bizarre soundtrack. So funny. Oh my god, the bass. Look at this. Just look at it. Like, how do you go from this to that? Trombone. Dude, Goshina's crazy. Oh, that was reversed. Oh. The groove? And now we're getting sentimental. I love this soundtrack, dude. This is one of the most, I feel, and I've only heard 3 songs, I feel like in the entire world, this might be one of the most underrated, slept-on soundtracks probably ever. Like, if there was a list of underrated video game soundtracks that many people probably have not heard, I would have to say this is one of them. I'm sure Mr. Driller has a somewhat of a following, maybe not here in the States, but, you know, I've heard the name here and there. but it's just so deceiving. Like that face is the most like troll looking face. I can't explain it besides that. Like it's like he knows. He knows. Well, that's Goshina apparently, which is a legend themselves as far as VGM and things I've heard. I've heard them in many games. I can't think of them all. The first one that comes to mind is Tekken, but there's a bunch that I've heard. I think, oh yeah, there's too many. I don't want to say the wrong one, but Goshina is obviously interesting. So the reason the soundtrack is so good to me, besides that it sounds good, is the experimentation, the use of different instruments, not afraid to kind of go everywhere. It started off with what I know, which is like that bass groove, and it's just really funky and nice. But then there was kind of something new, and that had this sort of singing style that was my first time hearing it. I don't know what kind of singing that was. I don't know if that qualifies as throat singing or not. But it was this kind of, you know, ominous type of sound, and it returned again at the end. And I think it was sprinkled here and there throughout the song. And then, of course, like the band comes in, and we have this like violin lead that takes over. And then we had this really nice horn section. It was a kind of a swap of trombone and trumpet, and I don't really hear trombone on the channel ever. So I wish it stayed a little longer, but I think the highlight for me, besides all that, was the fact that we got into this cool little thing where the track went in reverse for a little bit, for like a second. And instead of going into something like going back into the song or what have you, it goes into a groove of the same melody in halftime. So you're still rocking out to the familiar violin piece, but now you have a really nice, just really, it was really satisfying to my ears to get that groove in there and then to bring it back to normal speed seamlessly. Basically, this is what I love about like music in general, not even just VGM, but just like stuff like this that's like fun and just does different things but still sounds good doing it. It's not just a mishmash of stuff. It's all like for a reason. It's a little more than just composition. It's kind of like the composers are they're very much having fun, and kind of one of those things where like you're walking by their office or something and you're like, what is that? You know, like I need to hear that, and then they just kind of show off everybody. So Mr. Driller, I think, even though I've only heard three songs, I think it's definitely one of my favorite soundtracks on the whole channel. And I highly, highly doubt there's any bad songs in this game. And I think I still have one more request. It's all from the same person, maybe. I don't know about the other one, but man. It's just a good time. All of them. And I have no idea what this song name means. Heading Back to Town. That's it's from what I know, it's just a little puzzle game. I don't know if this is any deeper than that. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. Goshina is awesome. Pretty sure it's Goshina. I could be wrong. I take these with a grain of salt, unless it's like an official upload or something. But 1999 Masato Goshina. This might even be their channel. I'm not sure. Anyways, great stuff. I can't wait to hear more Mr. Driller. And let me know if this is your first time hearing it as well with me, or if you're familiar with the soundtrack, because I feel like it's not too popular, but we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. It's always a good time. Thank you, Turn Arclight. Thanks to you for watching, and thanks to everyone that you see on the screen. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse in the auditorium. Take it easy. Listen to Mr. Driller. Peace.